Okay, looks like we're live.
Yeah, something was broken immediately.
Yep. Good. Hello, everyone, or currently no one. Welcome back to MineMogul. What were we doing tonight? You're here,
I
as
am here. I'm
always.
trying to figure out why my machines are breaking. I need my HUD back.
Aren't they supposed to be breaking?
No, but that does get to the point of the well, I guess the plan initially. We are going to build a slag factory.
We're gonna build a part of the factory that works terribly on purpose.
Correct. So hold on, what do we need? Where's it? All the way over. Master of Slag. I'm gonna wait till one of these things gets... Okay.
Hang on.
Just straight up crushed coal. Oh, wow, okay.
I may have finally found what I was looking for. I was just thinking while we were talking about that I maybe should have waited until the stream started to, you know, talk about the thing that we were talking about a moment ago.
Oh, I thought you wanted it to be a surprise so far.
Oh, no. I mean, it's just, you know, it's kind of whatever. Yeah, I'm trying to determine... Oh, wait, actually that might work perfectly. I think I may have found the thing. I'm trying to create a new color palette for my avatar, which is going to be almost exactly the same as the old one. It's just that I want it to be done a little better and less crap so that it's got a nicer range of colors rather than just weird... I don't know, like, listen, the colors are good, I like them, it's just that there is... I think it's, like, there's no smooth transition between the light grays and dark grays. It gets really... like, there's a really sharp change at some point here that I would like to not be the case.
Ah, okay. Alright, so this might work, but I was kind of hoping there'd be at least 2 dig sites here. Maybe even more than that, to be honest. Where are some other places I haven't... Oh, right, there's a cave back there. I'll go check out. So, yeah, basically what I'm trying to do is find an area that has multiple different, I know what you call them, like nodes or something. Okay, so that's mostly coal. That's... Okay, this might work because we got 2 that produce both.
Okay.
Probably a good start. Now the question is... Actually, no, I don't have to really worry about that, do I? Okay, you know what? We'll build it here. Actually, we don't really want... Okay, you know what? We're gonna get these fast ones, just because, you know, we do want speed.
Of course.
I'm gonna need one more, which I don't have, of course. Interesting thing is, how are we going to get it back to the factory without interfering with basically everything we already have here? Honestly, I might try to, like, loop it under this belt, like these 2 belts here, and just have it, like, cut across here.
Okay, I'll take
like
your word for it.
Probably be the most sensible thing to do.
Okay.
So, oh right, I need another machine, and I'm probably gonna need a lot more belts than what I currently have. Good thing I've got a rather ridiculous amount of money at the moment. Okay, get one of those. I think I need another hardened drill bit. Conveyors. We are just going to get 50 of them. I don't think I'll need more than that. Probably fine. Okay, let's just do that for a start. So is your color idea thing actually going to work?
It seems like it. This thing, I finally found one that actually does what I want it to do. Which is just allow me to pick my own colors rather than, oh, just wiggle these sliders around. Sooner or later it will get something vaguely close to what you want. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. Another benefit of this is it's actually the colors it's generating, some of them are actually like exactly the colors that I have already used.
Oh, all right.
So it's like, okay, I was on the right track. It's just some of them maybe it was a sharper change than they should have been.
Ah, okay.
Oh yeah, that's almost perfect.
Actually, wait a minute. Okay, actually, I just had another thought here.
Oh crap. And it's...
Maybe... Okay. Maybe it would be better to try to make almost a mini factory right in here.
Hmm.
I just had a... Wait, would that work? Would that work? Hold on. I'm trying to remember... No, I don't think... Okay, hold on. So, what I was thinking is just having it run down and out there, but it's like, well, I don't have much room out there, so I should contain everything in here. However, I wonder if I was to get one of those big, like, casting furnaces, right?
Right.
I wonder if you can actually make slag in one of those. The thing is, I need a way to test it. Which means, unfortunately, I'm going to have to chuck some stuff in one of these furnaces that is not supposed to go in the furnace.
You can't just build another?
I mean, I could, but I want to make sure it works before I, put a lot of money. Alright, let's see what happens.
Oh, hello, Toasty.
Okay.
Welcome to the chaos.
Yeah, hey, Toasty. Alright, let's see what happens. Are we going to get slag? I just realized this is absolutely going to fuck up my thing, but we're enough. Figure it out. Alright, almost there, almost there. Wait, will that even work? Because I just realized it's going to be coal and... Alright, come on. Last piece of copper. Where's all my copper at?
So if it works, there should just be crap pouring out of this.
Bingo! It does work.
Okay.
Now, whoops. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're just carrying these as well. Alright, in the thing you go. Does this work for coal, though? That's the important bit. And we've got some coal right here. Let's see. Just chuck some coal in. I think that is, in fact, going to work.
Good.
I just gotta wait for fucking ever for it to come along, though.
Alright, I forgot about the mold issue. Toasty, I've seen some pictures of where he's currently living or currently gonna be moving out of, hopefully. It is just mold. He just lives in the mold.
Mold, huh?
Yep. Not the good kind either. Like it looks like just like a problem.
Okay. Oh yes, so that's where all the copper stuff is going. I almost think I need to increase my copper production slightly.
Probably wouldn't be the worst idea.
Oh, actually, there's quite an easy way I could do that, actually.
Make sure the copper doesn't end up on the floor.
Well, I mean, that's... Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Because I feel like you already have plenty of copper, it's just none of it's going where it's supposed to.
That is correct, yes. What the hell is this and why did I put it here? Oh, right. Okay, never mind, I remember. Okay, yes. Okay, cool, it does work. This... My idea will work. Alright, brilliant. So, I need... where's it? Furnace. Casting furnace. For a cold 32 grand.
I was thinking it's just straight black mold. Lived here since February of 2022. and will be evicted on the 1st of June. Yay!
Evicted, huh?
He told me some things about the owner of the property that it's like I don't think I can necessarily repeat on stream because it it enforces certain stereotypes.
Oh. There's a hidden cave here.
Ooh, cool.
Well, let's take a quick peek. And a large box, okay.
Oh god, that just reminds me.
Ooh, nice.
I'm not sure if you're aware of this. Maybe you are, and I'm the only one who's out of the loop. The second season of I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right. Dorohedoro is out.
Oh, no, I knew it was coming. I didn't know it was out.
Yeah, it's been out for like back when what's it called, that website for watching anime totally legitimately was killed. It was like 5 or 6 episodes in. I completely forgot that it was even happening, and I keep forgetting to watch, and it's like I need to rewatch the entire first season before I can get into that.
Yeah.
And I just
maybe.
keep getting sidetracked.
Why doesn't it like me putting this here?
Oh god, Tosi's sending me something directly through Discord because he doesn't trust YouTube. That's a good sign.
Can I seriously... Wait, maybe do I have platforms? I do not have platforms. Okay, that is going then. Because it would be really nice if I just put it up there and then kind of be done with it. Okay, hold up. Buildings, scaffolds. Is that all I... Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Let's just get 10 of those.
Okay, I sure hope that didn't screw up the stream. It's probably fine.
Just fucking put you there. I am rapidly running out of inventory space here.
I didn't even know you had inventory. I thought it was kind of a infinite inventory sort of thing.
I wish it was, but it is not. Okay, let's just...
There's crap on my keyboard. Well, it doesn't really narrow anything down. But...
Okay, hold on. Can I put... Yes! Okay, cool. Wait, is there enough room to...
Huh.
Shit. Okay, that's not going to work.
No, I would say not.
Damn it, what really... Okay, you know what? Hold on, plan B. Plan B. Okay, let's just chuck you over there. We'll put the platforms at the back of the cave instead. Then hopefully we can just... That's too high now, isn't it?
Almost certainly.
Come on. This thing is already trying to be very annoying. And... I mean, it's doable.
I mean, that's something, right?
Screw it. Well, that's what we'll do. Okay. So... Now... Actually, and this helps immensely too because I no longer then have to worry about getting like basically the mix right. This should just work. You know, in theory.
Yeah, I've heard that from certain people before. Should just work.
It just works, guys. It just works. Okay, do that. That is going... Oh, right, yeah, this whole thing is going the wrong way now. Okay, I think I have a merge. Yes, I do have a merge. Okay, just do that. That should work, right?
Oh, whoops, I should have turned off the notification sound for Discord. Maybe that didn't come through. Did I turn it off?
I don't know. Are you
I did
asking me?
not. Okay.
It's not a stream unless you hear at least one Discord notification go off.
I've been usually good about that. Sometimes. Okay, so...
Posts.
Oh, it didn't pick... Right, yeah, because I'm using the other thing that doesn't pick up certain stuff. Okay, good. Anyways, Toasty saying, so I've lived here for a bit over 4 years now, so many problems. The plumbing is a nightmare. We've not had a functioning shower for 3 years. Great. There is mold everywhere. The electrics are abysmal, and the room I live in is an uninsulated attic. We've bitched to the landlords for years without pause, and he's done fuck all saying, I'll get it sorted, which he never did. And it can't be that bad without having stepped in the house since we got it.
Sorry, I just kind of blanked out there because I just looked at this here and realized, oh, there's really no reason to build an entire factory.
Why?
Because I need like less than 100 basically of everything. Most of them I need 10.
Oh. Anyways, Toasty's saying he's yeah, that's unfortunate. He's having electricians and the whole squad to get this place all fixed. Yeah, okay, so Toasty's basically living in a hovel. Less than a hovel. I'm not sure.
Sorry. Okay, we can salvage this.
Can we?
Yes. So salvage.
Yes.
I still need a ton of coal, right? So, okay, hold on. Let me at least fucking that is the wrong button. Let me at least activate that. Oh, cool! It's going off the screen. That's brilliant.
Good.
Yes, there's a way we can salvage this somehow.
Excuse me. I'm not dying on stream quite yet.
Okay, well, hold on. At the very least, I can just intentionally contaminate a few of my stuff. Okay, I don't need that much game. Okay, let's not take the geo. Try to get like just a little bit there. Okay. At least intentionally contaminate some stuff to get certain. Wait, can I do that? Because it just occurred to me, I've got like stuff that stops slags pieces from going for that exact reason.
Yeah, have you built the system too good that you can't even break it intentionally?
Yeah,
I don't believe
really
that's
think of
true
that.
for a second, but, you know, one
Oh,
can
gee,
hope.
thanks.
One can hope.
Okay, hold on. Let's intentionally contaminate that. Okay, yeah, there. I mean, it's gonna fuck up a bunch of stuff, but yes, I know. Okay. Oh, hold on. Wait, are coppers coming this way? Okay, actually, hold on. I think we can make this work. We can make this work.
Okay.
So, I'll basically just go back to the original plan I had. I wish there was a way you could literally just reverse these. But, whatever. I'll just get rid of them. And then I'll literally just have a big line going over into the main copper line here.
Okay.
So, I actually think I might need more belts than this, but whatever.
Oh, I just remembered. Have you heard that there's a guy, or there's gonna be a new Resident Evil movie being made?
Oh, no, I didn't.
That actually looks extremely promising, though I am very hesitant to get my hopes up, because, you know,
Hollywood.
Resident Evil has had I mean, the first movie honestly was pretty damn good. The second one
Yep.
was good too, and then I think the third one is when it kind of went off the rails and just turned into zombie Mad Max.
Hmm.
And then there were like several reboot attempts that were all atrocious. And then this one is going to be a proper horror movie, not that's supposed to be taking place during the Raccoon City incident of just some random guy who got caught up. Like, you know, it's not Leon, it's not any of the cool main characters. Like, it's just some guy who's now in literally the worst scenario you could be in. And
Okay.
and it's being directed by a guy who's like, I think basically the most promising, like he's made the best horror movies lately, and it's actually going to be a horror movie.
Okay.
Also, a cool thing that I'm more interested in is it's going to be, I think he said
That's too high.
specifically, it's like, I'm going to focus less on the zombies and more on, you know, the whole thing with Resident Evil is the viruses make zombies and then a whole bunch of weird mutant monsters. So he's like, yeah, I'm going to be focusing more on the crazy mutant monsters than the zombies. Which,
Okay.
okay, yeah, that actually sounds pretty awesome. I am not optimistic in the slightest because they keep blowing perfectly good things, but you know, it's like, this one I'm hesitantly giving the benefit of the doubt.
All right. Okay, I think this will work. Just gotta wait for a bit of a break here.
Oh, yeah, and
Perfect.
And
Okay.
apparently, I think it's Jacksepticeye is making a animated Bloodborne movie.
Yes, I heard that. So a lot of people were happy. Other people were upset over that for some reason.
Oh, what, that the
I
movie is being made, or that he's the one doing it?
that he's the one doing it.
I haven't watched anything from him in years. Even years ago, I think I watched like maybe 3 or 5 videos from him. So I'm not. I mean, the reason I'm hesitant on it is, okay, like the Iron Lung movie. I think basically everyone knew that that was gonna be good because Markiplier has done such an absurd amount of projects that keep getting like progressively more ambitious every time. So it's like, okay, you've got a long history of doing this kind of stuff, and I can totally see this working out. He really, as far as I'm aware, has no, like, credibility in that field.
Ah, I see what you're getting at.
So it's like, you know, maybe, I mean, Toasty's saying he's got the Hunter's Mark tattooed on him, so it's like, yeah, I'm sure he's a fan of Bloodborne. It's just the problem of, does he actually have the resources, connections, drive, and basically everything else other than just a passion for the franchise to make it good?
I mean, yeah, that's a valid point. Yeah, very valid point. Okay, hold on.
Because, I don't think Markiplier's ever mentioned it at all, or I don't, but it's like, okay, he's clearly got, if he doesn't actually have autism, like, he's definitely got some kind of autistic drive to do stuff. Whereas, of course, some people don't, so it's like, it's hard to say what the actual end result is gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, at the very... See, one thing I will say, though, is at the very least, when you have people who, you know, are actually fans of the thing, not the, you know, the fake, oh, we've been fans of it for a long time. Anyways, let me completely gut everything about this franchise and insert my own stuff into it.
Yeah, like, as long as he actually cares about it, that's better than most Hollywood directors.
Yes,
Or
exactly.
these people who... See, like, I don't know which ones are worse, the fake fans, or the people who are like, oh no, I'm not a fan. I've never seen anything from this. I don't know what the franchise is about. I was basically just handed this and told to make a movie. So I know literally nothing about it and couldn't care less. I'm not even gonna pretend like I'm a fan of the franchise. I don't know if those people are worse than the fake fans or better. Because at least they're honest that they don't give a shit. And that they're just here to make a buck and ruin what you like. Okay, so it's going to be produced by PlayStation Productions. Oh, and co-directed by Jack. Okay.
Who's the primary director then?
Well, let's see if I can find anything out. It seems, just based on the first thing I'm seeing, it almost seems like it's too new to actually get, like, too recently announced to actually have any real information on it.
Okay. Oh, hey, I can finally, Wait, hold on. I actually need to make sure. Yep. Look, I can... Oh, no, don't take the bloody, lantern. I don't want to take the lantern. Okay, stand up. There. Okay. I can actually finally use these broken drill bits I've been saving.
Oh, good.
I don't think it'll actually be enough, but... no, I think I need 8, it said. Though I think I have more stashed away somewhere. Okay, chuck those in. Okay, we got coal coming. Good. The only thing I would be slightly concerned of is contamination from here, but I think we'll be okay. Alright, nice. We're almost done that copper quest. That is brilliant.
Also, it's going to be rated R2. It's like... It's a movie where the main... Or it's a franchise where the main subject of it is blood. And the excessive quantities of blood. It's like, it damn well better be an R-rated movie.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, sorry. I'm envisioning what I can do here to speed things up.
Actually, do you want to know something weird? Hang on. I need to remember who's doing that new movie.
Okay, that actually... Maybe I should get some hyper bits.
Okay, so yeah, the guy who's doing the Resident Evil one, his name is Zach Kreger. He made the movies... Well, he's doing Resident Evil, the movie Weapons and Barbarian, which are both, like, supposedly extremely good horror movies. I haven't actually seen them yet. But the funny thing is, I think where he basically got his start is that show The Whitest Kids You Know.
That's actually probably quite good then.
I know, it's like, it's weird. The thing that I've noticed with, like, Markiplier making Iron Lung, and hopefully with Jack making, Bloodborne, and also there's been a few other movies like that, it's like, weirdly enough, it seems like people who had their start in comedy are the ones who make the best horror movies.
That is rather weird, yeah. Eject drill bit. No, don't steal my
God, yeah,
conveyor belt.
Don't get me started on the Warhammer pandering. Like the slow removal of Grimdark from the quintessential Grimdark franchise.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, there we go. Okay. These are gonna break eventually, so,
Okay. Just planning for failure right off the bat, or...?
No, I want that so I can get their broken drill bits.
Ah, okay.
Yes, the, failure is intentional. I apparently didn't get one of the bits I needed.
Just like that's why I decided to call the stream, or have it in the title, Working as Intended.
That is a great title. Okay, we still have, just random piece of crushed coal coming just out of my shaker tables, which is fantastic. Oh, wait, shit, hold on. We are wasting steel here.
By the
That's
way,
not good.
I'm just looking at your things on the side here. I think
you like my massive amount of quest stuff?
Yeah, I think you gotta maybe cool it on the gold plate for a little bit. Considering you've got nothing else gold except for the gold plate.
Okay, yeah, hold on. Let's do... Okay, hold on, I gotta remember where all my shit is going here.
Ooh, if you were to make a TV series on a specific franchise, what would it be and how would you do it?
Okay, that's going there. Okay, hold on, I know what we're doing. Okay, we need to... Where's my gold? Gold needs to go there. Switch direction all the way this way. Hold on, I'm cooking here, I think.
Okay, hang on. I need to go look at my... I need to look at my bookshelf and see what franchises I've been reading and, like, what I would want a... If I was to make a TV series, what it would be.
There, okay, cool. That works. We'll get some gold ingots now. Steel. We gotta fix the steel because I no longer need gears. Eject mold 2. Eject mold 3. There, okay. And then the steel... What do I... Steel plate. Okay, well we just... Yeah, we'll do steel plate.
Okay.
Switch direction. There.
Yeah, now I need to check my Steam and see what games I've played.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What is this?
What? What have you done? Oh my god.
I don't know. We got a blockage here. We got a big blockage. What the... Oh! Shit, I know I did. Hold on. Oh, that was dumb. No, let go of the... There, I left the stupid... Wait, why the fuck is steel coming this way? Oh! Okay, well, we are about to get a few slag pipes. Hold on.
Isn't that good?
Not currently. Hold on.
I'll answer your question in a moment, Toasty. It seems like things are going horrifically wrong at the moment.
They are indeed going horrifically wrong. Okay. I think that will work. Hold on. Okay, cool. Problem solved. We are about to have a shit ton of slag pipes, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, let me just pick all this up and get rid of it.
Oh, Toasty's saying he'd make a Conan-related TV series? That probably would be good. I don't know much about the series, but I've heard someone who's a bit more knowledgeable and a fan of that stuff saying that, like, was it Conan the King or Conan the Conqueror?
I don't know.
No, that was,
Get rid of that.
King.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, there.
I think it was...
I think we're okay now.
Okay, I think it was Conan the King was... Or King Conan, or whatever it is, was the one that he said would make an amazing TV series, because it's like... It's sort of like, I think the best way he basically said it is, like, it's like Game of Thrones, but with magic, sword and sorcery stuff in the Conan universe. It's like... Yeah, that sounds like it would be awesome.
Yeah, it probably would.
I'm really trying to think, what would you choose? If you could make a TV series of any franchise, what would it be?
I actually thought I had something in mind. What was it? I could make a TV series of a franchise. So, kind of almost a two-part question, because there are some things I would like to see, but others, it's like, Yes, but what would actually translate well into that medium, though?
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking is like two that I would absolutely want to do because I feel like they've never gotten a proper, like a faithful adaptation are Frankenstein and Dracula. But the problem is those are both really
Overdone
hard.
to hell.
Well, it's not that they're overdone, it's that they're hard to do as a, So the problem with Dracula is it's all retrospective. Kind of. Like, everything is journal entries or letters. At some point there's a few newspaper clippings. It's like, it's essentially what Dracula, the book, is. I believe it's, like, essentially what you could say is it's the, all of the journal entries, transcripts from phonograph, or like, what were those ones with like the wax cylinders that it was like basically an early recording device? Was that a phonograph?
You think I have any idea what that is?
Well, whatever. It was a thing where you could talk into a microphone and it would record you onto a wax cylinder. So it's like, it's transcripts from those. It's basically all of the accumulated transcripts, letters, journal entries, newspaper clippings, and all of that I believe it's supposed to be Mina Harker compiled that was relating directly to Dracula that was made at the time while they were, basically trying to figure, like, it's like, she was kind of in charge of accumulating all of their collected, like, the knowledge of all of the people involved in this and compiling it so that they could figure out how to deal with Dracula.
Okay.
So it's like, it's a very hard thing to translate into a movie or TV series. Dune would be a good one just because, again, I feel like it could be done more faithfully than it has been in the past.
Yes. I said what surprised me the most about reading the first Dune book is it's like the David Lynch book or movie is way more book accurate than the newer movie.
I know, it's like, other than the sound-based weapons or whatever it is, it's like, that's really the only deviation.
Yeah, it's a very, very faithful adaptation.
And I think the only reason he did that was because it's kind of obscure what the actual thing that, like, that's used as like, oh, they've developed this new weaponry, that's why we've got to kill the Atreides, whereas in the book it seems like it's a lot more obscure about what they're actually doing, or it's not as tangible as just they've built a weapon that is more powerful than what we have. So it's like, it's kind of hard to translate that into a movie and explain why this is such a big deal.
Yes, agreed. I actually just thought of something I would like to adapt. It would be hard to do, but I think it would be probably quite cool. The issue is I could see it being, if I feel like Netflix actually would do this one, but I feel like they'd fuck it up completely. The Tunnels books.
Oh my god, yeah, that would be a weird one.
Yeah.
There's certain books like that I just want to say, it's like, for anyone watching this, like, I guarantee, well, I mean, we've got 2 people watching, so it doesn't really matter, but it's like, I guarantee no one has any clue what that is. It's so specific, and...
What the fuck was that?
That was a new noise.
Oh, I know what that is.
Good noise. Bad noise, what's happening?
Those are droplets breaking.
Oh. Good?
Thank goodness that's loud, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Eject.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna give Toasty a quick rundown of what the Tunnels books are, assuming I remember them correctly. And you tell me, you read them more than me, I think, and I think I just kind of read them after you recommended them or something, so you'd probably know better than me. A kid's father disappears, and somehow he and his friend find a tunnel underneath their house, and then they go into the tunnel, find an underground city, of troglodytes who have escaped from the surface for some reason, and there's some cult people leading them, and then they escape even deeper underground, find the kid's mother, who I think also was... No, yes, maybe, something like that. And then they keep going deeper until eventually, I'm not even kidding, they find Agartha.
Yeah.
They just straight up find Agartha and a German city underground from, I guess, the Nazis who made it down to Agartha and made a city there. And then it turns out that the secret evil cult people that are leading them, the bad guys, are actually bug people.
Yes.
And try to kill them, and then they nuke Agartha.
Wait, I don't remember that part.
I thought they, like...
I think they blocked it. They blocked off the entrance.
Yeah, they blew up the entrance or something to Agartha.
Yes.
It's like so... It's like, it's a very interesting story when you're reading it, but in retrospective, it's like, this is super schizophrenic. What the hell am I reading?
I am not sure where my other drill bits went. Only one of them properly ejected. Which is rather annoying, but...
God, I'm still trying to think of what franchise I would do. Actually, it's also a thing of trying to figure out what franchise I would do and which ones haven't already been done. Because it's not a very fun answer to just say, this one that already exists, but I would do it better.
Yeah. Okay, well, I need to get some lights down here. It's really dark in this tunnel. Let's see. Yeah, I'm also wondering, like, okay, what are some other things I'm a little concerned by stuff. I mean, I know I want contaminated stuff, but it's like, what is actually going...
Yeah, what exactly is
ingots
breaking?
coming?
What is Land of the Lost? Oh.
Hold on. Where are all these slag ingots coming from?
Honestly, yeah, Toasty, kind of. Not quite, but kind of.
Are they coming out of this? I don't know where those are coming from. Okay. We'll ignore that for the moment. Let's see, other franchises or other books. You know, I could see the Ranger's Apprentice books being a good, like, maybe an anime or something.
Yeah, those were pretty good ones. I still think if I was to somehow do Dune, it would be as an animated series.
Yes, it would probably be a lot better as one. Especially as you get into the later books, it gets weird.
It's like, this is getting hard to do, like, this... I mean, I still maintain, the main reason I would want to do Dune as an animated series is because the descriptions of the characters is like, okay, all of your cast looks way too hydrated to be Fremen.
Yes.
And we can't ask, you know, at least 10 main characters and all of the extras to dehydrate before a shoot. That's asking a bit much. So it would be much easier to do this animated.
Yeah. Okay, there, that takes care of the slag gears.
The bone... I haven't heard of the Bone Magician.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Hang on. Don't recognize the cover.
Bone Magician.
I would love to see, and who knows, we might get this because Neil Blomkamp seems to like it. I would love to see a Blind Sight movie.
I'm pretty sure that's happening.
I think it would be very interesting. because he is good at doing things correctly and weirdly. Like, I just want to see the way he does the vampires because they seem very interesting. One of the things I like about the vampire there is that it mentions, like, basically when the vampires go on attack mode, they're very pale naturally, and that's because they can kind of limit their blood flow so that they're, like, conserving energy by keeping their blood, like, kind of close to their vital organs and not so much out to the extremities. Is a weird thing they can do. I guess just part of their, you know, able to go into hibernation, sort of. And one of the things they do is, like, when they're going into hunting mode, they start to turn pink as they, like, start pumping their blood out to all of their limbs to, like, you know, it's like, alright, now I need that extra blood flow to, you know, hunt down and murder people. And it's like, okay, that is just a cool thing. Like, you can just, you know, as he's going into attack mode, just seeing, like, the blood start to flow through his body.
Yeah, like, it would be a good detail to add, for sure.
Oh, yeah. What other books? Again, I still haven't heard on anything on it recently, but Neil Blomkamp's apparently also making a Starship Troopers movie that's going to be way more book accurate, which is like, oh, hell yeah. I want to see those... I want to see the Marauder suits.
Yes, that'll be interesting. Okay, there we go. Took care of the pile that I still have not managed to fix, despite all my effort. Okay, come on, copper pipe. We only need 4 more. Then the copper is done.
Okay, so apparently the Bone Magician is... main character has his father disappears, and then after being accused of murder, and at some point he sees a sorcerer raise the dead, and then I guess somehow gets dragged into that. It's like, that sounds kind of interesting. Hyperion is one that I would love to see done.
Oh, Hyperion would be hard, though.
It's a weird one. I would do it as a series and again animated, because the descriptions of certain characters... Actually, no, it's just that it's so over the top that I don't think you could do it as a live-action thing, because it would be 99% CGI anyways. So you'd have to do it animated. I think 3D would suit it well.
Okay.
But also the way that they describe characters is like... You can't find actors that look right. Because some of them are, like some of the races that they have there, it's like one of the characters is from a planet that has higher gravity, so that entire race is like, they're a lot more stocky and bulky.
Dwarf-like?
Yeah, like I don't think it says they're short, but they're like... I'd basically imagine dwarf proportions on a normal-sized human.
Ah, I see.
So it's like... I don't think you could do that right. I mean, you'd have to do it all practical effects, which is how I would do it. But of course, that's going to be expensive, so it's like, it would be much easier to just... just animate the whole thing and make it look exactly the way it should.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Neuromancer would be an awesome one. Like, peak 80s sci-fi.
Yeah, like, you would have to do it, like, film it like Blade Runner style.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would look exactly like Blade Runner.
Isn't Neuromancer partially inspiration for Blade Runner? I know it's mostly Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, but...
Maybe. I mean, Neuromancer basically came up with all of the things, like... The Matrix is... I think they directly call it the Matrix in... is like basically their internet in Neuromancer. Night City, like what they call the city in Cyberpunk, that's a thing from Neuromancer. I can't remember what else. There's like so... It's essentially anything that
Oh,
exists...
that's where they went.
Oh, they're all
They
landing on
were...
the belts?
Yes, they're all landing on the belts.
Okay. Yeah, so basically anything from the cyberpunk genre, it came from from Neuromancer.
Yes.
It would be such a good... And there's so many cool things about it. Like, there's... The end of the book, like, takes place on a space station kind of city thing that's... I'd have to read it again. I think it's a tube.
A tube?
I can't remember what those are called. Like, you know the things from, is it Gundam?
Oh, O'Neill cylinder, I think they're called?
Oh, hang on. O'Neill... cylinder? Let's see. Yes, I think it's something like that. And...
There, okay.
Oh, it's just the way that it comes... How it ends is there is a city... No, there's like a mansion on this thing that's like an insanely old family that's been there forever, and like more than most of their life is spent as, like in cryostasis, and they just wake up whenever they're needed to do stuff, whereas like, you know, they've been around for hundreds of years at this point. I don't think it ever says what time period Neuromancer takes place in. But the description of this mansion is insane. It's just like, you know, basically hundreds of years of mansion built on top of mansion built on top of, like, just completely nonsensical designs, and of course gravity is sort of in and out in certain places, I think, so it's like, it's just hallways going straight up, and it's like just a complete maze and nightmare of a thing.
Okay, that's interesting.
It sounds awesome. Also, the way it works, like what Neuromancer actually is very interesting too.
So I'm imagining kind of like, almost like virtual cyberspace type thing.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, actually, that would be the hardest thing to do, is how it describes when he's plugged into the Matrix thing. It's really, it's so 80s. Actually, you know the movie Johnny Mnemonic with Keanu Reeves?
I've never seen the movie, actually.
Hang on, I need to remember how...
I know what you're talking about, but yeah, I've never seen the movie.
Have you seen the clips of when he's going through cyberspace stuff?
I've really seen nothing from the movie at all.
It looks so goofy. It's like so 80s nonsense. But what's funny is, like, that is exactly how it's described in Neuromancer, because it is based on Neuromancer. That movie.
Okay,
actually, I think it's based on a short story. I can't remember who wrote Neuromancer, but it's based on a short story by the same guy in the same universe. I think he's even mentioned in Neuromancer at one point.
Oh. Alright.
Because, yeah, that is a thing that they mention in it, that there's these people who have basically scooped out most of their brain functions to use their head as, like, a storage, like, a data drive. So they're just, like, storing massive amounts of data as sort of like a black box to transfer it secretly between... I don't know, it's basically a legal transfer of data going through someone's brain as like as a safe almost.
Okay.
It's really,
interesting.
really weird.
And sorry, that's who Johnny is?
Yeah, that's Johnny. He's not in Neuromancer, but he's mentioned in it, and also I'm pretty sure the plot of the book as well, along with the movie.
Okay.
Neuromancer is... I don't even know what to call it. It's basically kind of a heist movie.
Oh, alright.
Sort of. Except you don't figure out that that's what it is until a long time into the book. It's weird. I don't know. I think it would make a very interesting series.
Hold on, is this what I think it is? Um, this looks like it's all gold. Okay, if this is all gold, that is brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I remember that idea you mentioned, Toasty. Yeah, like if we're...
I could pipe it down here.
There's-
Wait, hold on. Sorry, is it right over where I need it to be?
Oh, you can just drop it?
Oh, it's not quite. Oh! Okay, we're good. Oh, it's so close, though.
Okay,
Okay,
just have a little bit of a spiral happen.
I probably should actually have, like, a proper shaft going down.
Yeah. Okay, and Toasty, you bringing up one of your own ideas there. It's like, look, if we're getting into what ideas we've personally come up with that we'd like to make into a series or movie, it's like, okay, well, we're gonna be here all night. Because that's a never-ending thing there. You know what I just realized? I am so happy that, no one has tried to remake the Never-Ending Story.
Yeah, I don't think they could, to be honest.
Well, no, they couldn't, but as we all know, that's never stopped them before.
Yeah, fair. Okay, hold on,
I think...
just one. There we go, okay. This is now going to be for gold.
Sorry, Toasty, name 50... Oh, name 50 of my ideas that I would like to make into a series. I can't do that because half of them I have not... Actually, I don't think... Probably about 90% of them I don't have names for, or titles for, because I'm terrible at titles.
Wait, I think I've already got one of those. Mining, heavy, auto, I think I need at least 3.
I'm trying to think.
Okay.
Still trying
I really need to make like a... I wish I had an elevator or something.
I'm just thinking of Hyperion again, because, like, just the set pieces are so insane. Like, the main thing is, like, how they get there in the first place. Like, the first act, or the first chapter, I guess. Well, no, that it's kind of not really... But just, like, how they get to Hyperion is on a giant tree that's been turned into a living spaceship. And it's like that's basically how the book starts. Is like, okay, it gets weirder from here.
Yeah. Is that... Oh, hold on, is there just a Mark 1 spot here? Oh wait, hold on, what are you? I don't really think I need just straight coal. Though, where's my other auto miners?
Oh, that just reminded me of something else. That, oh, your little... Toasty just saying, your little world-building project of the water world pilot sailors with the... Oh, yeah, the islands thing. Yeah, the one... I was
Oh, yeah, you've told me about that one.
Yeah, the one with, like, the... tidally locked planet. Yeah, that one I would love to, make a series on. I'm currently... Well, I say currently. I've been trying to write it for a while now, but I'm, like, 3 pages short of a chapter, and I can't get of chapter 1, and I can't get it right in... It's like, this one middle section, I just... It's, like, almost like the chapter is gonna be too long. If I fill in everything I need, like, how do I shorten it? Or get it also worded correctly, but it's like, it's going pretty well. I've got a few different ideas I've had recently that I keep bouncing between.
You know, yeah, I really should... Oh, I'm sure I've told you about this before. Have you seen, Have you checked out Obsidian?
Yes, I have it downloaded. I've just never used it because I opened it once, got completely confused, and then never opened it again.
All right.
It's I think it's a good writing, or not writing, but planning sort of software. But I got lost so quickly that I just like I'll come back to this later. And then I found LibreOffice, which I like. Like that's what I use for writing.
Yes, I used to have that. It stopped working for some reason, and then I deleted it, and I haven't downloaded the new version, which I assume that's why it stopped working because I never fucking updated it.
It has been telling me to update it for a little while now.
You probably should, because it might do what happened to me and literally just stop working.
Yeah, I'll have to do that at some point here. I mean, the thing I've noticed is it's so much easier to write when you can actually format the page the way you want it to look as a book.
Oh,
Was that supposed to happen?
no, no, God only knows what that's going to contaminate.
Well, if we see things start to pop up on your slag quest, that's a good sign.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, I'll just put it there. I'll see if I can have like some crazy like.
Oh, whoa,
Oh,
you're finishing quests all over the place.
yeah. Hold on. Oh, wait. Dude, I could be activating that. I'm so stupid. Wait, that's in progress. Yes, activate that. Stupid. Why was I not activating those? Oh, of course, now my quests are taking over the screen. Well, I guess we're not seeing Steel for a while, though.
Oh, well.
Anyways. Actually, okay, here's a question. Do I sort out...
An event?
What do I sort out first here?
Okay, Toasty just giving me advice for the writing. An event and a time skip? That doesn't work because it's like I'm basically trying to introduce the cast. So it's like I can't exactly time skip the first chapter of where it's like, well, we just need to meet these characters and get onto the boat in the first place. That's the part I'm struggling with.
Wait, are you struggling with how they're to get on the boat, or just like I assume you know their motivations, you just don't actually know how to kind of have them all show up and be like, "Hi, I'm so and so."
No, it's more like actually getting physically onto the boat. Like, I've got everything leading up to them getting on the boat. I've got them on the boat. I just haven't figured out how to write them getting on the boat of like, okay, now you're on the boat. Now the crew of the boat needs to be introduced since they're the cast. And then transition to that of, all right, now we're on the boat and now we're setting sail. Because, like, I don't want to have a giant exposition dump of, this is who this character is, this is what he looks like, this is who this other character is, this is what he looks like. It's like, that just, it doesn't flow right. But also, it's like, well, if the passenger is just coming on board, you'd think they'd kind of introduce the crew. Toasty, they meet in a tavern for 5 minutes and then decide to set sail. You know, the D&D treatment. That is literally how the book starts. The first, like, 5 pages or something are, they meet in a tavern. The, client says, I want to voyage to this place. And then the plot starts. That's literally the beginning of the book. So, I've already got you beat there.
Okay, so I can make angled shoots. Alright, they don't have a... do they have a sorting chute? I thought that was a thing. Wait, or have I not unlocked that yet? Hold on. research. No, I've already unlocked everything.
Actually, you know another thing I've kind of been thinking of recently?
What's that?
That I kind of need to invent a world for this. Is... I've never considered or tried writing... Basically, it's like, what about an episodic... book? Where it's sort of like... Because someone... I think it was someone in a Discord server just mentioned something about, Star Trek. And I was thinking, like, oh yeah, that was a book before it was a TV show. What was the book like? And it's essentially just a series of short stories that are, like, you know, basically every short story is an episode of Star Trek, pretty much.
Okay, yeah, that could work.
That's kind of cool. And I was thinking that, it's like, I've never thought of the idea of, instead of one overarching story, it's just a series of little episodes with the same cast and situations, just like a different situation every story.
I mean, yeah, that could work.
It's like, I've never thought of, like, I wouldn't do that for anything that I'm currently working on because I've already got stuff like that planned out, but it's like, I've never considered that before as an option.
Okay. Oh.
That doesn't quite work. This is quite the tube you're making. Did you run out of tube?
No, but hold on.
I think you need to make yourself some, stairs.
See, my worry is this thing is just going to clog up. That's my main concern.
Oh, it will certainly clog up. 100%.
Actually, okay, you know what? Hold on, better idea here. Oh, great.
Well,
seriously,
that one's
now
just
that's
there
gonna be
forever.
Floating. No, it's not going to be there forever. I'm going to get that down. Come on. There, okay. Yeah, I mean, an episodic thing would be... So actually, okay, here's a question then. What are kind of, what are your thoughts on, like, series that actually have, like... you know, like episodes keep moving the whole plot forward versus like you said, Star Trek, where it's just kind of a like it's not really a disconnected plot, but it's like
yes, no episode really. There isn't really an episode order. They could be happening in any order, and it doesn't really affect anything.
Yeah, it's like sure there are of course what are they like? There are like two-parters and stuff, but
yeah, but that's not exactly the same thing. Yeah, like yeah, I know what you mean.
Compared to other ones like actually, I suppose Voyager is kind of an interesting middle ground, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is still also episodic, but they are also.
like,
yeah, okay, shit, that's not gonna work.
Like each, well, the problem I see with that is I think the one that you mentioned a lot, which is like. It's almost you know, like a continuous thing, but then they kind of keep blowing it by I think the main thing you mentioned is the convenient torpedoes that keep manifesting.
Oh yeah, that's a hilarious video. Was it the definitive Voyager torpedo log? It's like, yeah, they keep gaining more torpedoes somehow, and specifically call out in the first episode that they cannot, in fact, manufacture more. And then they apparently manufacture more because they keep getting more torpedoes.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's like you had the opportunity to make something really cool there.
Oh shit. Okay.
You keep falling.
I do.
But yeah, like they kind of just kept blowing it by like I said, like you could have just done that. You could have said we've got limited resources that we have to keep track of throughout the series, and then they just don't do that. It's like,
yeah,
that would be much more interesting. I had an idea at one point that I still think about every once in a while. That's
what the fuck?
essentially, it's almost...
Oh,
What is happening?
There is no way I guessed correctly exactly where that's coming down.
Apparently you did. Well done.
Huh.
Anyways, the idea I had was essentially some kind of vaguely futuristic apocalypse. Like, not super futuristic, it's almost modern military, but not quite. After some World War nonsense that happened, it's not really explained, but it's basically post-apocalyptic. It's just the crew of this ship trying to return home, and almost sort of like a modern military odyssey.
I don't want to burst your bubble, but isn't that what the last ship series is
I
about?
think it kind of is, and it's like I realized that halfway through the thinking up the idea. It's like, wait, hang on, this sounds familiar. I feel like I've seen this on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah.
But the thing I was thinking with that is like, okay, you have limited ammo, you have limited resources and weapons, but also you've got limited crew.
Yes.
It would be an interesting series of, like, you plan out at the beginning of it how much crew you have, and it's like every single character is a named character. Like, they're not all main characters, but it's like, no, there is an actual crew list here. And, you know, it's like, oh, at a certain point, this guy dies. There is forever one less crew member here. Like, that, this is actually a thing that is going to be a problem throughout the series, is like... I mean, that could be a thing for the captain to deal with that's,
Oh no.
I feel like that's not by design.
I'm stuck.
How have you gotten yourself stuck?
Hold on, I might be able to get myself out. Like, because of this wire frame around it that popped up for some reason.
Can you not
Wait,
delete?
can I... Hold on, maybe I... Yes, okay, I can delete it.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Like, you know, the captain or someone, you know, being a bit more... trying to be a bit more detached about the thing is like, okay, at a certain point, it's like, yeah, it's a bad thing when our crew dies because they're our buddies and all that, but also, the biggest problem we're facing here is at a certain point, we may not have enough crew to run the ship. And of course, because it's kind of a post-apocalyptic thing where it's like, we're not getting more crew. Like, we're not recruiting people, we have no docks that we can safely go to and assume that the crew's gonna be on our side, and considering it's like, well, the war and the world is kind of over, no one's gonna be leaving off to help us just get back home when they're already there. So it's like, yeah, it could actually be a problem if you actually have a limited crew or limited resources, and keep that consistent throughout the series.
Yes, absolutely. I don't get what this junk pile thing is. You see that in the Master of Slag thing? What do you mean by junk pile?
You mean junk pipe?
Never mind. Yeah, I totally don't have dyslexia. That's
No,
not a thing.
definitely not.
I think I actually do, but...
Probably, but don't worry about it. It's too late now.
So we have the Shaft of Ages here going down. Alright, I think... I don't really know what we're going to do about the coal. Oh my god, okay. What if I build a second shaft? Like, cause look, the coal belt is literally right beside it there.
Yeah, that would be the... I really hate to say it, but that would be the best option.
Okay, so fucking, we're making a second shaft, guys. We're making a second shaft.
The second shaft has hit the mine.
I knew you were gonna go there.
That just reminds me. I think Toasty's probably seen it. The video I'm putting up on Monday. Okay, I can't remember if you were the one that sent me that video or if I saw it somewhere else. Have you seen that game, Trees Hate You?
Don't think so.
It's a rage game where you're just trying to get through a forest, and the trees hate you, and they're trying to, and like basically the trees are killing you at every opportunity.
Alright.
I have made by far the most unhinged thumbnail ever. It's completely like it is. It's also probably the worst thumbnail I've ever made. Like it looks like shit, but it's also hilarious to me.
Alright.
I won't show you it yet. Like you'll see it on Monday, and you'll see why it's like this is. If this video, also the title I have, is so it's like yeah, you'll see what I mean on Monday. It's like this is by far the most unhinged naming and thumbnailing of a video I've ever made. It's amazing.
Come on, I just want to make sure code doesn't get stuck in this frame here.
No, everything's gonna get stuck in this frame.
Okay.
Why did you do that?
What?
Why'd you?
I was testing it.
Oh, okay, I see. I didn't know that was what was happening there.
Okay, I need another sorter, which I always forget where they are. There we go.
Hang on, you know, that reminded me of something I want.
Okay, hold on. We are still getting stuff. Okay, good.
Torture myself. I've got my Visa bill that I haven't opened yet.
Oh no.
This is the one for last month where I made many regrettable financial decisions. It also feels very heavy. And I know it was safe to not open it yet because like they are when is it due? Yeah, the 8th. So it's good. Oh.
Oh.
Huh.
Problem?
A little bit. This is significantly less than I was expecting.
Oh? Did you maybe buy it like kind of in the middle of a billing cycle maybe?
Why is this so... I mean, it's a lot of it's a painful amount of money.
Huh.
That is... Oh. I was gonna say, it's like, what is this? When did I spend $111 on Steam? It's like, oh right, Death Stranding. Shit.
That game's $111?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Wait, what is that?
It's always encouraging when you say, what is that, when looking at a bill.
Oh? When did I pay that? So it's got this big list of stuff here, and then it says minus $220. I must have paid that off when I did my previous bill, so like that first big chunk doesn't count. Okay, that's actually good.
Not as much of a sticker shock then, huh?
Yeah, however, I've made there's several purchases here that are not listed yet. So when I go to my banking thing to pay it off, it's gonna be significantly worse.
Ah, okay.
But that is not too bad.
Horrible.
The main chunk of money here is from exactly what you'd think it is, the thing that shall not be mentioned yet.
Yes.
They really need to get set up, but I keep trying to avoid. Because, I mean...
Okay, hold on.
wait,
I want to crush this more.
God, Toasty sent me something.
This could be a problem. Okay, hold on. We're deleting that. We're getting this set up real quick. Why can you not go there? Why are you unhappy with me? Just go there.
Okay, Toasty giving me ideas for stuff that's like, you know, basically World War AI implemented into all this stuff. I've got one problem with that, though, is like, I've gotten to the point conveniently when AI has actually become a thing, that I just don't give a shit about AI as a plot device anymore. I mean, even before AI became a thing, it's like everything is just always AI is gonna wipe out everyone. It's like, eh.
It's more likely it's going to delete all of our file. Would that not be a funny twist? The reason humanity dies is because it deletes all of our Excel spreadsheets.
That would be... Have you seen the ancient spreadsheet?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know if it was in Mesopotamia or something, but it's like... Yeah, we found out that they were just keeping spreadsheets.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Okay.
Hang on, let me read that thing again, Toasty. So, yeah, soldiers in exosuits, aircraft and tanks with AI. Oh yeah, AI takes over. Okay, the thing of pilots are stuck in jets. There's skeletons piloting the exosuits. That's basically the plot of The Surge.
I was gonna say, what was that? Oh shoot, what was that called? Like The Last War or something? It was like an animation where basically an AI like War Master thing is. I just realized there's blocking shit. Basically it has like control of like AI like planes and stuff, and there's like just a dead human skeleton in one of the aircraft.
Oh yeah, yeah, that little short film. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good news is the shaft is working, and so far it has not jammed. So, yay.
Yeah, I always love how many times that happens of Toasty just responding to what I said. There's like, oh shit, it is The Surge, isn't it? Yeah, the number of times. I would love to know that, like, how many times any one of us has come up with an awesome idea, we start writing it down, and then it's like, fuck, I just rewrote something that already exists. Like, word for word. It is, I just recreated this exact thing.
Yeah. Whoa.
Where
the hell are you going?
I don't know, but it's going.
I'm a little concerned these things are gaining too much velocity.
They're just shooting right through the mesh.
Yeah, I think I actually am. Hold on, maybe this will help. Where is it? Bottom. Shoot, ads. I'm very unhappy with how much stuff I'm hearing.
I feel like you're gonna complete that slag quest just by accident.
Maybe. Okay, actually I think that's helping dramatically. Yeah, okay.
Nope.
That seems to have solved the problem.
Except for, well...
Why isn't it happening with the pole, though, is the question. That's weird.
Don't worry about it. It's working enough. Let me just pull some stuff up. See, like, what have I written?
Shit. Let's just add this to there. Recycle.
And is this gonna... Oh, that didn't cause problem. Well, hang on, it might have.
That probably is gonna contaminate the line.
Oh, yep, there it goes. Okay, nope, can't do that. Turns out even if I put another thing over top of OBS, it still makes the footage from you not come through.
That's annoying.
Yep. Okay.
How are we... Okay, good, we're finally almost done the threaded rod. The iron gears... Where are my iron gears? Oh, right, I'm no longer making iron gears because they're
turning into craft gears instead?
Yeah. What is... contaminating this here?
Oh god, that I just remembered one of I think my favorite ideas for basically a comedy thing. So the idea is essentially a guy gets isekai'd into another world, as you do. But instead of Demon King stuff happening, it's more like they've got an infestation of essentially vampires that look exactly. They've got a mimic problem. It's like there's vampires that look exactly like humans and are just eating people, and they can't figure out how to deal with them. And like, you know, we've got all of these investigators and inquisitors, and we're trying to figure out the solution and how we can best identify them and save people. The guy gets there, but he gets one special ability, which is he can quick save.
That's actually not bad.
So the idea is, it's like, okay, if I screw up this investigation, I can go back to the beginning and, or to my last point where I was sure of something, and try to undo this. However, the part of it that would be the comedy is when he gets tired of this. Oh god, Toasty just sent me money. Oh no. And the joke is, when he gets tired of this...
Isn't it like the Skyrim thing? It's
yeah,
like,
he just...
let me quick save real quick.
Yeah, it's like, I've got a new plan. He enters a city, and before he talks to anyone, he just starts stabbing everyone that he comes across. And the thing would be that these mimics would look different, but they can, like, turn into people that they've killed. But when you kill them, they turn back, so it's like there's no way to actually determine who they are until they're dead. So he just runs around the city stabbing everyone, and then when someone eventually turns into a vampire after they die, he just returns to that quick save, and then sprints through the city to the exact place where he knows that person is, just stabs them in the street, and then they immediately turn into a vampire. And everyone's just like, holy shit, how did he know that? He's a genius, because none of them actually know what he's doing.
Okay, that actually sounds hilarious.
Yeah, like, I think it would just be funny if it's like basically the first 2 or 3 episodes are like a proper investigation thing, and then he just gets sick of it real quickly. It's like, hang on, there's another solution here.
I'm just going around slaughtering everyone.
I think the best part would be if he gets companions, and through some way of it working, they kind of get roped into his quick save too, so they start remembering this as well. And
that would be hilarious.
they're like,
wait a minute, have you been doing this the whole time?
I think the funny thing too would be if it's like, since it all depends on him doing the quick save, everyone else, like, you know, if one of his friends dies, they get revived when he goes back. So just as a funny thing, at one point, they somehow discover that basically every day when he wakes up, like the moment he wakes up, he quick saves, kills all of his companions just to make sure that they're still who they say they are, and then goes back to the start of the day, like 5 minutes earlier.
Oh my god. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, I could see that actually being a really funny series.
I just love the idea, because it's like, it's just completely unhinged.
See, unhinged ones are good and funny, I like them.
Yeah.
It's like, not everything needs to be super serious all the time. Sometimes you can just make basically a shitpost.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, see, this is annoying. I fixed what I thought was causing all the contamination issues. Now...
It's still contaminated?
Well, no, see, that's the thing. Nothing's... Are you fucking serious? Did you see that?
No, what was that?
You motherfucker. A piece of gold literally came out of the side, landed here, right on the other side of my fucking filter.
Build a wall.
That's actually a really decent idea.
I love the idea that you're going to be building so many walls and stuff to prevent that it's like, I can't see what's happening in any of these tubes. Anyways.
God forbid one of those clogs up, because I will not notice for a long while.
Oh yeah. And Toasty's message was, the mold invites you to a roller derby. I don't know what that means. No one mentioned roller derbies.
I have no idea if that will work or not. I can't believe it's like, because anyways, what I was saying is like, nothing's getting contaminated anymore, yet no gold is falling out of here. So what's going on? It's
And
like,
then it immediately got
it
contaminated.
Immediately got contaminated. Stuff is still being contaminated, but I'm hoping that stops soon. Let's see, that should just be straight copper. Yeah, okay. Cool, I think we're alright now.
Does it need to make sense? I guess not. It'd be nice if it made sense, but it really doesn't have to, I suppose.
Factory is... I feel like I've added more to this factory in, like, the first, like, hour and a half, or, wait, no, 2 hours, I think. Than I have basically in the past 2 streams.
That's possible. Oh god, I've also I've also found... Do you ever have that you just create a character that is like, I'm not entirely sure what to do with this character, but I like it. And I want to... Like, I just need to find a way to wedge them in somewhere.
Sometimes, yeah. I've got a few that are, like, kind of story homeless, I guess.
One of the ones that I have here that I forgot about was the idea of just either a witch or wizard who all of their spells are just artillery. So it's like every spell I just cast bombardments and airstrikes and carpet bombings. And it's like, that's all of the spells. It's all just artillery bombardments.
I mean, if it worked, it worked.
Yeah. Sort of thinking of, like...
Contaminated. That's very satisfying.
It's like ants.
Interesting. Hey, speaking of witches, have you, watched, I'm still not sure if this is the correct way to pronounce it, Witch Hat Atelier.
No, Well, here's the thing. You mentioned it, and I was going to, but then something happened to the website that I watch anime on.
Oh, right, hold on, I'll send you a new link.
Oh.
Okay, it's still being contaminated. How is this being contaminated? Question is, which one is getting contaminates? It's gotta be this one. Actually, you know what? I like your plan. We will build a mighty wall.
It'll be the best wall.
Yes, the best wall.
No one has a better wall.
There will not be another wall in the world as mighty good as this one. Okay, probably don't need that anymore. Yeah, I'll send you a link after, but it's still currently airing episode... Haha! Yep, see, one just tried to go out right there.
Okay, now what you need to do is have a conveyor belt underneath it that catches it and sends it right back around. I just need to put it right here, and I need a merge. Did I use up all of my merges? I think I used up all my merges, fuck. What have you sent me now, Toasty? You bastard.
Yeah. So, the thing I find kind of... I actually think the show came out at a good time, because I was just thinking, it's like, why the hell would you watch the new terrible Harry Potter series when Witch Hat Atelier exists and is, like, infinitely better?
I don't know. Apparently no one's I don't think anyone is really watching it.
That doesn't really surprise me at all.
Because, you know, basically... everyone who dislikes the idea of it is like, well, we've already got the movies, which are better, so I'm not watching some crappy reboot. And then everyone who is a bit more unhinged is, you know, opposed to Harry Potter for the reasons that someone wrote it and had an opinion.
Yeah.
Is probably the
basically.
most YouTube safe way that I could word that. Also, Toasty saying, okay, here's something that makes 100% sense, 100% undeniable sense. Truthfully, it's the truest thing ever spoken. Prepare for the revelation of a lifetime, and I forgot it. Thank you for the $5 and that message of somehow still nonsense, just to cause me pain.
Shit, am I stuck?
How much
Okay,
money
I'm
have
good.
you given me now? Hang on.
Oh, whoops! I accidentally deleted that. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that.
Toasty, you've given me $70 in total now. Why? Why do you do this? Find more responsible ways of spending your money.
Anyways, Witch Hat Twitter. So far I'm really enjoying it. It's got a cool, very well built magic system in my opinion. It's a little more kind of, I guess, like it's not super serious, but at the same time it can be, which I think is a good combination. It actually really does feel like kind of Harry Potter-ish in a way.
Okay. I do like how anime is the only one that seems like they can pull that off. Of like...
Well, nowadays anyways.
Well, just the thing of like, we can make it a comedy that is also serious at times. Like, I think the quintessential example...
It's not exactly a comedy, but it's just kind of, there's some very humorous moments.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, it's hard to tell if it's a comedy or serious or drama or what... like, the quintessential example of that to me is Full Metal Alchemist. Specifically Brotherhood. The one that's a correct version of, like, the book, manga accurate one. The first Full Metal Alchemist series really deviated for some reason.
Okay.
But that
I
one...
still never watched Full Metal Alchemist.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
The reason it's so... Yeah, because it's like, half the time, it's just a comedy, and then the other half the time, it's them discovering war crimes. Like, it's literally at least half of the plot is, remember when we committed a genocide, and all of the, like, PTSD we have and the consequences of what we have done and all the people we murdered at that time? It's like... Huh, wow, this is, like, there's a real, like... It's just really interesting and amusing how it's like, you really got, like... There are two moods of this show, which is funny and completely horrifying.
Oh, the other thing about Witch Hat is, I don't know if it's just starting to get to this point, but it's like, I've never heard of this studio before, but wow, have they done a great job animating it. I would actually say it's better animated than Free Run in some places.
Hang on, let me see if I can find who is animating this.
I think it's something like Bug Studios or something weird like that it's called.
Yeah, Bug Films.
Yeah.
Okay, list of works. Nothing. Okay, wait, they did... Okay. Okay, it was established by a different Kojima than the one you're thinking of. A former producer at OLM, where he produced adaptations of a baseball series, another baseball series, and Comey Can't Communicate.
I heard that one's apparently quite funny.
It's not bad. Okay, there is one character who I love from that series who, like, she is just complete... Well, not a serial killer, but almost. Like, complete psychopath, and it's just hilarious, her interactions.
I'm manually making crap pipes. So I don't want to explain... Shit, where'd that go? I have no idea where that pipe just went.
Well, it'll probably end up in the
here
hole
it is.
somewhere. Oh, there it is. Never mind.
I gotta be careful.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to reveal too much because of spoilers, but yeah, like so far it's really good. Really enjoying it. I'm a little annoyed that I found it like just as it's releasing because it's like crap. I'm gonna have to wait like a week for every episode now.
The benefit I have about that, though, is even if you say it's really good, I'm still gonna have to watch Dorohedoro first.
Yes.
So hopefully by the time I actually get around to watching that, and you know, get through all of season 1 and then through season 2, which probably will finish airing by the time I actually get around to watching it. Hopefully then, Witch Hat will be done, and I can, assuming it's a 12-episode season and not 26 or something, in which case I'm just screwed.
I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea how many episodes they're planning on doing.
Did you just send me more money, Toasty? Oh, God damn you. Just sent me... I don't even know what he's responding to. He just sent me $5 and said no.
Probably no, I will not send you money.
Probably. God help me if I get more people watching my stuff and then have more people like Toasty.
Okay. Oh, I don't need any more junk pipes. Alright, cool, that's done. I should go contaminate more stuff. Oh, wait a minute, I've got a bunch of shit ingots here. I've got a little pile of them.
Oh.
That is brilliant. Okay. What do I need? Slag threaded rod. Okay, well, that's quite easy to do. Just go over to my threaded rod machine. Hopefully that works. I never actually tried this.
You need to make some chunky
Oh,
casts.
whoa.
That's interesting.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh no. No.
Huh.
What the fuck? Like fucking pickup sticks. How the hell did... Oh no.
Hopefully you just dump it in the pile. Oh my god, what is happening? Where are these coming from?
They apparently have not been going through, they've just been building up. This... Oh,
How long
no.
has this machine been running?
A very long time, that's how long. Okay, I think that's clear. Nope, there's more. There's more. Look at this! Look at this!
You know, that is a real problem with this game running so smoothly.
Oh my god!
It's like, by the time that it starts to lag, it's like, oh god, there's a million... Like, it doesn't lag from this. Which means, like,
No.
if it ever starts to lag, it's like, oh god, some distant part of the factory is just clogged with infinite plates.
Okay, I think... Okay, see, I think I figured out the problem. It can't make them fast enough.
Ah. So what
Okay.
Okay, here's the plan. Make a really big loop. So that it takes longer for it to get to a thing, so that it gives it more time to
Okay,
do the thing.
actually, okay, hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to redirect those... Where are we gonna redirect them?
Okay, I just had an idea for a game like this. One of the things you can add is security cameras. so that you could just have, like, when you're playing co-op or something, you could just have one of your buddies on camera duty watching for problems.
Yeah, jeez.
Just watching for when your NPCs get ground up in the gears like a live leak video from China.
Yeah.
God,
What am I gonna do with this?
It's like a pile of spaghetti. Just uncooked spaghetti.
Okay, alright, so now the thing is... What is now the thing is, how am I going to get these in an efficient manner back to the main line? I might literally just carry them. Actually, wait, no, hold on. Do I have a polishing machine in my inventory? No, I'm gonna go get a polishing machine.
Oh, do I just have a giant 5,000-ton mechanical machine in my pocket? No, not at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Machines, polishing machine. Okay. Yeah, so I'm literally just going to feed this in. So they're polished, and I'm going to carry them and drop them in the bucket.
That's... I mean, that will work, I guess, probably.
It
Hopefully.
will work.
It has to. If
yeah.
it doesn't, we're all dead.
Okay. So stupid. Oh my god.
I don't think it's working. Oh my god, it's working.
I mean, yeah, it did work.
How did that work?
Okay.
God, you're just having to pick them out manually? This is not...
Yep.
This is a dumb system.
I mean...
It's like, what are your options? Not this. I'm sure there's gotta be one that isn't this. I hope. Right?
Oh, hey, there's that thing. I actually wanted that. Okay, you know what? Wait, I know. If I have, ones that didn't get polished, I'll just send them through again. Problem solved.
I suppose.
Oh my god.
This is awful.
Yeah, it is,
Your machines are just a pox on reality.
Can't believe I should have anticipated the problem, because I realized it was building up, but I just for some reason decided, nah, it'll probably be fine. Obviously, it was not fine.
Evidently not.
Okay. There we go. Okay, hold on. I need to start taking some of these. Hopefully I don't, like, drop a bunch and contaminate a ton of different lines. And I'm also doing this half blind. I think I just ran into something. And drop. There.
You know, hang on, that just reminded me of something I... Hang on a minute. Be right back.
Okay. Technically, I should be taking these to get threaded, but... God, that is awful. That is awful. And through a second time, just to be sure I got them all. Which I can see a couple didn't. But that's why we're running through again.
Was I doing? Right, I remember now. I was just looking at something, and it reminded me that I want to check... There's a thing I love, a feature that I really like that YouTube has, which is the inspiration section in your channel, where it has an AI that generates video ideas based on the content you made, and some of them are hilarious.
Alright.
I think my favorite one was, Oh, hang on. I'm sure I saved that image somewhere. Because it was one of my favorites. Is that it? Nope. That would take... Let's try this. Right, the video suggestion it gave me is, what's inside the decommissioned satellite's black box? It's like, how am I supposed to make a video out of it? What do you mean, what's inside the decommissioned satellite's black box?
I know, that's what you have to open it up and find out.
I don't know how that's gonna happen.
Oh, it's so hard doing this, like, partially blind. Okay. Easy. Just walk up the belts. Jump. Try hopefully not lose everything. I lost a bunch of things. That's probably fine.
That is very accurate. This is concerningly accurate, which is...
Oh my god, I dropped so many.
I'm just imagining... Toasty, I need you to take one of these metal bars as a sample image, or just a pile of them that you find in this stream, and make that image of, you know, the Pepe that's that tripped and his lunch is spilled everywhere, but with metal bars.
Oh, hold on, actually, I'll get you, hold on, I can probably get you, like, good mat or something. Where's a good spot I could... Oh, right here.
Yeah,
perfect.
that's nice
Hold
and
on.
well lit.
Here, I'll put a couple more lights as well.
Can you remove any of the stuff around your screen?
Like that?
There we go. Perfect.
Here, I'll give you a couple angles. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, hold on, it's kind of a low angle sometimes, so I'll kind of do one like that.
Yeah.
I'm imagining Pepe laying there. Okay, hopefully that's sufficient.
Okay, so, yeah, sorry, so some of these ones, there's two here that are concerningly accurate. Building my own Twitch overlay while discussing why I only record offline.
Yeah, that it very much sounds like you video.
That is like peak exactly my opinion.
Oh shit. Okay.
Alright. And then this other one, this pixel art fisherman knows too much about my personal life choices.
Okay, so I was wrong that it's not completely working, but
God, some of these, listen, some of these are just gold, and how it helps. I think my channel is what makes it. I mean, it's like unique to everyone's channel, but I think the reason it's good for me is because so many of my ideas or my titles are just completely unhinged and barely related to what's actually happening in the game. So it just outputs.
You do make some really good titles.
Yeah, like
I'll give you that.
It just outputs complete nonsense.
What? Oh, that's gonna break something. Grab it. Okay. There. Okay, now we get crab thread rods. That is gonna break a bunch of stuff, but I don't care. I thought I had more. Yes, I do have more slag ingots around here, which is perfect because I need them. I don't know what I'm using them on yet, so I will just leave them right there. Okay, I think the disaster has kind of alleviated itself for the moment.
I just realized that this entire stream has been, essentially, we're gonna break everything, and then we're gonna be surprised when everything breaks.
Yeah. Okay.
Toasty giving me more money, saying rat moment. I don't know what the rat moment was, other than the thing you sent me in Discord, which is hard to describe for anyone watching, but...
Fuck. Okay, that's...
Yeah. Yeah, Give me alternate things, YouTube. Give me new ideas. New terrible ideas. So much of
Boy,
it...
how am I going to do that?
Also, because it, knows what I say on things, so much of it is just 4:3 aspect ratio related.
Oh, where are the rest of the thread rods? There should be a bunch of them. Oh! Well, that answers that, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Okay, come on. Go in properly. Come on. Get in there. Alright. I think I need one more. I was very confused for a second. It's like, wait a minute, there should have been enough to complete that part of the quest.
Turns out there was, just not where it should be.
Yeah, just not on the play machine, that's where. Okay, I also need... I'll just grab all these and chuck them in the, which one was... Oh shit, that's not where I want to be. Okay. It's like Gmod or something. There, I think that's... That is not where I want to go. Shit, where's that going to end up? Right here, and nope, we do not want that going there. Okay. I put it in the wrong one. It needs to go after... It needs to go in this one right here. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't jam up again. Immediately jams up. No, I think it's okay. It's fighting. It's fighting. Come on. Get in there.
Oh my god, I'm thinking more ideas of just unhinged game ideas like this, where you can shut down a machine, it's just... like... So here's a tool that you use to, like, disable a machine permanently, and, like, I guess so that you can just stop the flow, and it's just a revolver. Like, you just go over and just shoot the machine. Like a horse with a broken leg.
Pretty much. Okay, come on. Come on, game.
There has
what do we
got
got?
to be a My Little Pony glue factory game. Toasty's like, I've sent you $20, buy some eggs.
Come on, I need to...
Eggs.
Hold on a moment. I need to do a quick contamination here. There. Oh boy, that looks so nasty. Okay. No, we're gonna need a bit more than that. Actually, I'm kind of glad I kind of... Oh shit, no, don't go in that one. I hope that didn't go in there. It went in there, fuck. Because there's no filter for that one. Okay. There, I think that should be enough. Okay. Now we got to put this in the right machine. I just got a big leg spike, it's fine. Okay, I think we want it in this one right here. That is absolutely going to jam. 100%, no question. Oh my god. I just really want to get this stupid slag quest out of here so that I can stop intentionally contaminating my stuff. Okay. Well, we're going to gather up all this shit. We are going to literally just chuck it in here. Ah, shit, I didn't eject the molds fast enough. Eject. Eject.
For vaguely correlated reasons of what I was saying before, I've just come across that giant statue of Genghis Khan again.
Alright.
It's just so awesome. I love the idea. It's like, so you know that guy who like probably committed the most atrocities of every person, in, like literally anyone in history? Yeah, we built a giant, awesome silver statue of him. It looks cool as hell.
Oh, yeah.
I just love it. I love how the
yeah,
rest of the world just doesn't give a shit. It's like, no, he was awesome. Fuck you.
I hate that this is like just stuck here now. Come on. Can I magnet it out?
I think, another good example of that is Vlad the Impaler.
Oh yeah, the Romanians love him.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, the worst mass murderer in history of Romania is like, he was our guy. He was the best. Like, national hero. And I mean, it's like, look, if you get your fame
Yes.
from wiping out an insane amount of Turks, so I'm not gonna lie, he was probably pretty based. Actually, do you know what's something really a funny story about him?
Alright.
He really hated thieves. For some reason. I don't know why he specifically hated them so much, but he did. So, you know, they got impaled too. But at one point, there was a merchant who had come along for some reason, and he was staying in, Vlad's territory, and he got all of his money stolen, because actually I don't know if he was a merchant or like, you know, basically just a money transporter or something. And Vlad said, okay, don't worry, you just chill out. We're gonna find the guys that did this, we're gonna get you all your money back. And then he did. I think like a couple days later, he's like, hey, come outside. Look, you see those spikes over on that hill? Those are the people who robbed you. And then he's like, alright, now I want you to count your money to, you know, make sure that I gave you, you know, like, make sure that I did actually get you all your money back. And the guy does, and finds that there is 1 coin extra than what he was supposed to have. So he brings it to Vlad. It's like, oh, thanks for finding my money. It seems that you've got more money than you owed me, or that I lost. And he says, oh, thank you very much. I actually put that coin there as a test, and if you counted all your money and did not, you know, bring that extra money to me, I was going to impale you as well. Because that meant you were a dishonest person.
God, can you imagine if he miscounted?
Yeah, I had this scenario in my head that's so much funnier to me, of the guy just, you know, Vlad, like, here's all your money, counted to make sure that I gave you the right amount. It's like,
Oh, shit.
that was jarring. And the merchant's like, oh, you know, this is the guy who impales people for basically anything. I'm not gonna risk pissing him off. It's like, no, I don't need to count the money. I trust you that you're good for it. It's like, no, you, like, you know, you're not gonna offend me. You should count all of the money. It's like, nope. I have complete faith that you are a man of your word and that you would return all the money. It's like, count the damn money. Like, I'm trying to do a teaching lesson here. Like, count the fucking money. It's like, I feel like that would be a very likely scenario. It's like, I'm not pissing this guy off and risking, like, oh, let me just count the money to make sure you gave me the right amount. It's like, no way in hell am I risking that.
So I'm just, okay. The gears are still going. We still need rods, but that's... Oh, actually, we still need a lot of gold ingots. Okay, so gold is fine. I'm just, you know, actually looking at this since I can actually see stuff now. I am not doing this yet because I don't want my quest completely taken up again. Okay, so we're good on the iron rod, thank goodness, because it completely backed up. The copper gears are going... Where are my copper ingots going? Right, they're turning into pipe. I almost wish I could reroute ingots and have them turn into pipes because it's so bloody slow this way. Oh wait, hold on, I know what I can do. I just disable this. There, okay. Now we'll get more ingots. And then... yeah, okay, that works. I think everything is currently, you know, fingers crossed, running smoothly at the moment. The gold is going good. That I can swap. Oh wait a minute, hold on, I'm an idiot here. Okay, we need, was it gold rod? Where's rod? Rod is this one. So second, we need that. There. Because I can just have ingots come out of that one later.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. How is this game not lagging? I'm actually kind of impressed by this, not gonna lie.
It is pretty well optimized.
Surprisingly so. Alright.
Though I guess considering the nature of the game, they probably were fully aware. It's like, we need to make sure that this thing runs. Because it's going to be a nightmare otherwise.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, cool. Hold on, I'm just getting a drink of water. I already finished mine. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. I've got a glass of chicken stock. It's pretty good. Drinking chicken stock and eating fish crackers while he does all the work is fantastic. I feel like I should be doing some kind of entertaining while he's away, but I've kind of got nothing at the moment, so...
Oh, I'm back, so don't worry about it. Actually, there's something I was gonna ask. Do you remember a few days back how, I was asking you, if apparently, like, about the, first recorded use of the slur clanker?
Yes.
Alright, so... By the way, 1958, everyone. That is when clanker, as far as I can tell, was first used. But the reason I was curious about that is I was like, you know, is clanker actually the original one, or like slur against robots or not? Because before I learned of that article from 1958. I was like, well, Clone Wars is basically where kind of clanker got its resurgence, but...
Yeah, it's where everything got popularized as a term.
Yeah, but then I was like, wait a minute, though. I don't think anyone said clankers in the original Star Wars trilogy. In fact, I'm certain of it.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, wait a minute, then. Would that mean the OG slur for robots was Toaster with Battlestar Galactica in 1978?
I did not know that they did that. They called them that.
Yeah, so I was like, wait a minute, would that not mean that Toaster is first? But no, it turns out, a full 20 years earlier, the term clanker is coined by... William 10, I think it is.
And you sent me
an
on Discord. I could probably find it.
Yeah, I don't think it was some magazine, like some old, I think, 50-cent magazine. And I was actually asking him about. It's like he doesn't exactly say it in a derogatory way, but at the same time, it's like,
Okay, well, here's the thing. Was the N-word derogatory when they first created it? Or was it just a thing they... I mean, there's two versions. There's the slightly safer one, which is just the Spanish word for black. Which is like, okay, that's, I think, considered a slur now. But it was really just
what
like...
do you think?
Well, I'm pretty sure it is. It's kind of up in the air. It's, again, it's just the Spanish word for it, for black. But it's like... Okay, at the time, that's kind of just what they called them. Like, that was just the normal word. Like, it didn't have any connotations or denotations one way or another. So it's like, well... But over time, it can change. So clanker may have not necessarily been a robot slur, but it is now.
Yes, it is now.
I think my favorite bit of lore that someone found was watching through the Clone Wars and discovered it's like it was Jar Jar who taught the clones that slur. He was the one who first called them that, and then he's like, oh, you're right, that is what they are, I guess. And then I haven't actually looked at the Clone Wars timeline because, of course, you know, it's not chronological, which is a weird way that they did the series. I want to watch it chronologically.
There is actually a playlist on Disney Plus where they do it chronologically.
Ooh, I'll have to watch that.
Yeah.
But I'll have to see, is like, did anyone call them clankers before that? Or was it like, no, Jar Jar taught to slur?
That would be... Yeah, that would be pretty damn funny. But anyway, so my whole point of this is I was like, now that we're actually in a point where, you know, there are actually, you know, like robots and, you know, AI around constantly, why don't we still use the word toaster? Like, arguably, that's the second one that was made. So why don't we use it?
Do you remember that? I think you sent me that. The guy who's like, you gotta diversify your robot slurs.
Yes.
He had some good ones in there.
Oh yeah, he did.
I think it's because everyone's kind of forgotten that they called them toasters in Battlestar Galactica, because now toaster generally makes you think of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So it's...
Seriously, I'm one staircase short.
So yeah, I think that might be part of the problem.
Possibly. I still love how they asked, I think it was ChatGPT. It's like, hey, what can you think of a slur for people who use ChatGPT all day? It's like promptards.
I love that one.
It's like, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
You know what?
Do you think at a certain point saying one of these on YouTube would get you cancelled? Like, I don't think now, obviously, but like eventually?
I'd like to know what things wouldn't get you cancelled now. Actually, see, that's a thing that I think someone brought up at one point, is antiquated slurs. Is like, are there some that are so old and so obscure that it's like...
That you can get away with it,
yeah,
basically.
It's like no one would, like, no algorithm would catch you on it because it's like, it doesn't even process what you're saying. It's so specific.
That's a good point, actually. There are probably some good old ones.
Oh, yeah. There's some funny ones, too. Because it's all, like, very 1920s kind of, like, basically whatever you could think of as, like, basically making a parody of something they would say back then. It's like, that's probably what they actually said.
Yeah. Okay, good. This actually... Okay, this is going well. I'm happy with progress.
Good.
I should just make sure. I'm so paranoid that these are going to clog up and I'm not going to notice.
Oh, they absolutely will.
But when I want to actually witness... Okay, good. Yeah.
I mean, if there's one thing I've discovered about this game, it's that everything clogs.
Yes, that does seem to be a thing. Alright. I feel like my neat and tidy factory's gone so much more chaotic, like, this stream.
Wait, hang on. Since when was it a neat and tidy factory? I don't remember that.
It was very well maintained, but now I've got, like, belts crossing over each other constantly and stuff. Got a whole new section up there, coming down these tubes.
I'm not sure about that descriptor.
The only weird thing is, what am I going to do with this gold furnace afterwards? I really could use a fourth casting furnace, but I'm not really sure I want to, because that opens up a whole thing. You know, I suppose I could relocate. Yeah, that actually could work. I could literally branch that off, have it come back here, have the gold come down there, and then use that one for iron again.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
That would actually be a very easy fix to do. Okay, I'm gonna kind of keep that in the back of my mind. There's no point in doing it yet because I'm still so far from completing the gold one, but... Okay, but yeah, we got gold plates. Gold ingots are gonna be coming off there eventually. We got gold rods coming. Yeah, okay, gold is well on track to being finished.
Good. Oh, you got the slag one done.
Yes, I got the slag one done a little while back. I'm happy with that. There's another coal one, but I'll be blunt, I'm just going to wait till at least the gold one is done so it's not taking up my whole screen.
Okay.
I wish, maybe I'll make this suggestion to the game dev, because I think there's a suggestion thing. I'm going to say, give you the ability to make your quests smaller, or at the very least, when you complete part of a quest, like how I've got gold plate is checked off, it deletes from that table.
So just anything to make it smaller.
Yeah, just anything to make it smaller. Like, I understand some people have bad eyes, but it's like, that takes up way too much of the screen.
Like that's a full, like, I'm gonna say at least a third.
Or actually, I suppose it could also be cool is if you had it more like in a bar along the bottom.
Yeah, so, I don't know, it's just something that would consolidate it a bit. How are you doing on the quest, by the way? Like, how many more are there?
We're in the end game right now.
Ooh. What's that last one?
All this. Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna say, it's like, so one more stream and then it's done? It's like, oh, there might be a whole stream just... where we're just standing around waiting for that quest to finish.
Yeah, pretty much.
Toasty's silence is concerning me. Maud got him.
Maud got him. I don't remember. There was some VTuber, she seems to have gotten a reputation... Oh, there's a single steel rod here. Because her room always seems to grow mold in it.
I think I've seen something about that.
It's like, what are you doing, woman? Like, my god.
Oh god, Toasty's... Why, have you just been Oh!
Oh, is it an essay?
No, it was the thing. I forgot that I told him to do that.
Oh, wait, he's doing the meme, isn't he?
Hang on.
Those are going, those are
I
going.
just sent it to you. I hope. I hope that was you.
Hold on. Nice.
Hang on. Let me bring it up.
That's great, Toasty. Thank you. That should be the thumbnail for the next one.
Oh yeah.
I hate how I keep hearing things breaking.
Hang on. There we go. I love that. It's so good.
I completely missed that.
Yeah, that's definitely next week's next MineMogul stream's thumbnail.
You know, I'm actually really surprised kind of how popular this game seems to do on streams. Like I wouldn't think it would, but apparently people like it a fair bit.
Yeah, like this stream isn't really doing that well, but it seems like it's one of those ones that doesn't do well the day of, and then it's like over the next week it just rakes in the views.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
Yeah, like all of them have like about like what 20, 30 views.
The worst one has 18 views. Average is 30. Let's see, yeah, 3 of our 7 videos have over 30, have 30-some views. One of them has 90.
Which one is that?
The second one with the Agartha one.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, one has 18, where's that other one? One has 19. And then this one has 3 at the moment. But again, a lot of them seem to, or at least a couple of them seem to not do very well, and then they did amazing after the fact.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you, you know how I was saying that a lot of times I don't get your notifications for... That's probably fine.
It's fine.
Is that how I've been getting contamination?
Build another wall.
I don't think I can have it separating belts.
Ah.
Anyway, so I was just saying how, I mentioned to you that a lot of times I don't get your notifications till the day after, or sometimes 2 days after.
Yep.
It's not just your channel. I was subscribed to another guy, and sure enough, I had already watched his video, and then it's like, hey, new video. It's like, I've already watched it. So it's not just exclusively you, and he's like not a small YouTuber either. He has like 2 million subscribers.
I mean, I don't think it's just you either, because like my Monday videos, like when it's just the one-off itch.io videos, they always seem to do pretty good. Every single time it's like nothing happens, and then I think it's usually by Wednesday I get all of the views.
That is so weird. Why are we getting all this like weird overflow? There. Get back on the belts. Okay. One thing I will notice, I'm not noticing, gameplay lag, but I am noticing, like, saving is starting to,
It's starting to hurt.
Yeah, it's starting, like, I get a good 2 seconds of lag while it's auto-saving. Alright, the steel is still moving at a... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, hold up. I should... Okay, eject mode 1. There, I should place a gear in, so at least I start working on the steel gears a little bit as well. I'm almost wondering if I should, like, make myself some sort of, like, scaffolding or something to make traversing around here a bit better.
It probably would be a good idea. This is getting kind of hectic.
It is getting a little hectic, yes, that's not where I want. Question is, are the supports going to cause problems though? That is the question. Like, I mean, that's not in the way. Maybe it will be alright. Alright, you know what? Yeah, screw it. Let's start making some stairs. I hate that noise. Okay, we are going to get a ridiculous amount of stairs. We're going to get a lot of these. And I'm going to get a couple 1x1s as well. There. Okay. Good. Good. Alright, so... let's start... It kind of annoys me that I keep, like, banging my head on this thing, to be honest. But I don't really think there's a lot I can do about that. Oh, actually, hold on, maybe there is. If I... place this here instead... Oh, that's gonna annoy me, unless I fix that. There, okay. Now, I'll just have my stairs... No, never mind, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to get rid of that. I'll place that there. And then... Yes, okay, yep. Yep, here we go. Rotate, put you there. Now I have a nice way up. I need to move that lamppost now. And then I can add stairs here to kind of move up to the next level.
Okay, why
There, okay.
is that happening? That's not right.
Lampposts. There we go. Okay, that's... There we go, that's already better. So, actually, a lot better. Okay, there, that gives me access to that belt, and from there I can kind of walk around up here. Do I have another one going this way? Probably wouldn't be a terrible idea, all things considered.
That actually looks really good. I'm doing some experiments with my new avatar here.
Okay.
I'm adding a whole bunch of spring bones to make like some fabric movements and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's looking really good.
Excellent.
There's not really enough model to properly show anything yet. Like, it's... The way I model is horrifying. I'm sure it's like, it's just a few chunks of character model, and then just all kinds of crap just strewn around. It's like, I've made this little chunk of a person, let's see if I can use it later in something, and it's just a nightmare.
That's pretty funny, actually.
But yeah, it's like when it... Sorry, Toasty, I just read Toasty's comments here. It's like, this factory is abysmal. Sorry, it's the first time I've recognized it this stream, but good God. Yep.
Yeah. But see, the important thing is, it works. And it works 98% of the time without... 98% of the time, it works all the time.
That's all it needs.
Yep, that's all it needs. Oh, I remember seeing this kind of hilarious article where a company was using AI for work, like for, I don't know exactly what the job was.
Sorry, this is just one of those things, like, with that sort of a story, it's like, okay, the AI either deleted everything they had, or the AI turned out to be a bunch of Indians in a trench coat.
Neither.
Really?
They actually realized that they were spending so much money on, what are they called? Tickets for AI. They're like, if we stop doing this and hire a person, it will actually be cheaper. It's like, oh wow, we've come full circle now.
Yep. Did you see that one too of the guy saying like sometimes when I'm prompting I'm thinking of how to write the prompt for my AI to tell me how to do something, I actually realize what the solution to the problem is on my own. And someone's like, my god, the AI users are rediscovering thinking.
Yeah, it's like, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, it's stuff like that, just like, oh no. I really think it is one of those things where, like, the internet and, to, I would say, a much greater extent, much quicker, AI has, like, done to human society is actually quite incredible.
Yes, it's really accelerating the Ted Kaczynski thoughts.
Yes, it is. Where the hell did you come from? Why are you off the belt? Go back to your home. You think you're too good for your home? Get back there. Let's see. You know, I still don't really... Alright, so... Do you find it kind of interesting? I think it's actually mostly artists who I think are mainly a part of this group. How there's some group of people, it's like AI is not really good for people. It's just, or it's like some people are like, oh, this is just kind of a gimmick and stuff. It's wasting resources. And then you have the people who are like the hardcore.
Luddites.
I almost want to say like no, they're not Luddites. Like Butlerian jihadists, except their reasoning for hating AI is so stupid. Like I'm talking about the people who it's like, oh, if like AI was used at any point during any of this creative work, this whole work must be boycotted and everyone involved with it must be doxxed. Like, you know, the real nutcases.
Yeah.
And it seems like just, like I said, I would argue the people in that camp are most predominantly artists. I know if you agree with that or not.
I don't think it's all artists. I mean, it's mostly artists, but there's some people I've seen in servers. It's like, man, I hate yes, like, I hate you people as much as the people who think that AI is is God's gift to mankind. It's like both of you are insufferable and need to stop being in my line of sight.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I know that
I never put a new drill bit in here.
Oh. Death Stranding uses AI a little bit in certain things, and it's like, I came into contact with one of them, which is one of the characters in the game is an artist, like one of the preppers, and there's like kind of a little social media thing that they send messages through, so sometimes you get sent their art when, you know, you complete certain thresholds of tasks for them, and it's, like, it looks fine, but it's, like, it's not crappy AI art, but it's AI art, you can tell. And, you know, it's one of those things that I'm sure some people is like, oh, this is, look at where they're cutting corners. It's like, do you have any idea how much this game probably cost to make? It's like, do we really want to hire a whole other person to draw, like, 15 drawings for us for this game, who we don't know what their charging rate is. We don't know how long it's going to take for them to make those. We have to get them on contract. We have to sign them up. We got to pay them. We might have to pay them an hourly rate. It's like, this is such a minor part of the game. I feel like we could just have the AI generate a couple pictures and call it good. It's like, this isn't worth the amount of effort it would be to bring in a whole artist.
There. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, there's, especially, I suppose that is sort of one of the things. It's like, yeah, anytime you're dealing with bringing new people onto a project, especially when the project is already so bloody massive, it's like you're just adding another annoyance and a lot of extra work.
Yeah. And, you know, like, depending... And kind of the way I feel about it sometimes is, I can't remember who I'm quoting with this, but it was like a... Oh, I think it was, Game Grumps, Aaron's rant about Subway. Do you remember
Alright.
that? Where he was just going on as like, oh, all these problems, you have to go in, they ask you what you want, you have to figure it out. It's like, oh, do you want, what kind of bread do you want? Like, this kind. Oh, would you like that toasted? It's like, yeah, of course I want toasted. It's this crappy bread that only tastes good toasted, and then they put it in the toaster, walk away and help someone else. Like, and then someone new comes in, and then you have to get a gauge of their personality type, and it's like, yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand
It's
that.
like, the more people you bring in, it's like, oh, good, here's some new person. I have to figure out how to, like, you know, all right, what are your issues gonna be? Because I know you can't be normal about this.
Yeah. Wow, look at how much more stuff is coming down this line now that I remember to put a drill bit in.
It's amazing.
I know.
It's like it's working as intended.
Yeah. I've never actually... Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'll just wait for that one to break, then I'll put this new one in. Actually, it's always amusing listening. So, at work, our HR lady, she's actually quite good, but she does get annoyed quite often, and a lot of the times it's like, her reasons for being annoyed, in my opinion, are completely valid, because she came into the lunchroom, asked one of the guys about where the paperwork was for one of the trucks because it had been broken down and they were repairing it. He's like, I'm not sure, it wasn't in the cab when I got it. It's like, okay, does anyone know where it is? Like, no. And then the main boss is there and he's like, by the way, I'm gonna be buying another truck.
It just brings it up in the middle of this other problem that she's trying to solve. It's like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, we needed a new truck. It's like, what do you mean? That's not what, we're not even close to that point now. What do you mean we're buying another truck?
Yeah, and she asks us like, are you gonna trade in another one? No. It's like, she just like brings this up out of the blue. It's like,
Can we afford another truck?
yeah, it's just like, I completely understand why she gets annoyed. It's like, yeah, I interact with these coworkers as well. I know exactly why you feel annoyed, and you are very justifiably annoyed.
Oh god, that just reminds me of one of my favorite things that happens at work is, there's this guy I work with quite a bit who has, basically, this is one of our managers who, he seems to he seems to disagree with every manager, but that's, you know, neither here nor there. But one of the people, she's my favorite manager because she just seems to get she actually gets what's going on and is, you know, knows what she's doing.
Okay.
But she worded it perfectly of when he's saying, oh, we need to do it this way is more efficient, or this, and she's like, okay, you're not making like, you're saying it's more efficient, but it's not. Like, you're misconstruing faster for more efficient. This is
that
not
is an important difference.
like, you're making things go faster, you're not making them more efficient. And basically the reason I like her so much is because every time I say, what you're doing, this makes no sense, do it this way, and he just kind of brushes it off, and then a whole bunch of other people somehow end up there, and it gets brought up again, and literally everyone is like, agrees with the manager there, and it's like, That is exactly what I was saying. I have been completely vindicated on everything I just said. Everyone in the room is like, no, yeah, that's the correct choice. It's like,
That's always such a good feeling,
yes!
isn't it?
Like, I am not the crazy one here. I am totally right.
Good. No, I'm just kind of racking my brain thinking, it's like, is there any way I can, like, basically add to this? But it's like, I feel like I'm almost using every ore node that's available.
Well, you gotta go find some more. Is there anything else you can buy, or have you, like,
Uh,
have you opened up every cavern?
yeah, as far as I'm aware.
Ah. So we're,
Oh,
like,
wait a minute.
kind of... God, this place is a nightmare. There's just rocks flying through the air.
Actually, I just had a thought, but, because there was that one place higher up that I couldn't get to, but I actually have stairs and stuff in my inventory now. Why am I jumping here? Let me put some damn stairs.
Toasty saying, I worked at a nightclub once. Every single night, without a miss, got mistaken for Ed Sheeran at a minimum of 5 times. I'm a 5'6" long-haired ginger guy mopping puke off the floor. It's like, yeah, I'm Ed Sheeran. Okay, like, I don't know... Hang on, I need to look up what he looks like to see if he's... Also, it's like, what is he doing in Britain? He doesn't even remotely look like you. The only thing that you two have in common is ginger.
Are these people drunk by chance?
Probably. But also it's Britain, so I wouldn't expect, you know, gingers would be that uncommon. I think. Are there a lot of gingers in Britain? I'm just making assumptions here.
Yeah, okay, there it is, up there. Yeah, what is this?
Of course they're drunk, Toasty says.
Yeah, okay, I kind of realized after I said it's like, yeah, okay, that was actually a bit of a stupid question.
It's a club in Britain, of course. Like, they were drunk when they showed up. He's good. Who's the guy?
You gotta be kidding me.
Wait, is this...
I get that from the other side.
Hang on, this is a completely different person than I thought it was. Oh, he is English. He doesn't look nearly as English as Toasty. Like, I think the few times that I've seen Toasty, like when he shaves, because he usually has a pretty impressive beard. Okay, yeah, I found a picture of it with the beard and the mold off to the side, but it's like, okay, when you have a beard, you look Scandinavian. The moment you shave it off, you are the most British man to ever exist. That reminds me of something someone said of, I don't know who this guy was, but someone was like, this man, like, look at his head shape. This guy has, like, peak, like, 16th century pikeman physiognomy. Like, this guy belongs in, you know, a field in France wielding, like, a billhook against the French. It's like, you don't... Or no, it was peak, like, crossbowman physiognomy. It's like, you don't see this kind of human anymore. It's like, that's exactly what I was thinking of Toasty. It's like, he looks so, like, exactly, like, the exact definition of a British man.
Oh, a little bit broke.
Toasty's saying I return back to 12 years old when I shave. Yeah, I probably do too. I haven't shaved fully in years.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too. I mean, occasionally I'll cut it like fairly short, but yeah,
every
not
time
really.
I cut it short, it's because I set it wrong.
Oh.
That's the only time I've ever cut my beard short, is when it's like, oh shit, that's not what it was supposed to be set at.
Oh, that kind of sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because I'm just remembering, because like I said, how Toasty looks kind of Viking-ish with the beard. I don't know if you've got any Viking ancestors, but there was this guy on, I think it was the Unsubscribed podcast, that he was saying, like, one of my sisters did a, ancestry test, like one of those 23andMe or whatever. And he's like, oh, we're basically like pure British, like just English people who moved to America and then whatever, kind of just stayed like that lineage. She's like, oh, that's cool. Somewhere in our lineage here, we've got some Scandinavian DNA in us. And he's like, do you know around that time period what the relationship between the British and the Scandinavians was? It's like, I guarantee that ancestor didn't find it cool.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, yeah, that's... Ugh.
I think this probably breaks in like 30 seconds. I just bought it because it never... Yeah, like, look at how fast the thing is going. So just wait around for it to break. How are we doing? Oh! Shoot, I'm done the steel plate. Okay, we gotta go change that. What should we change that into? We can't do pipe. Maybe I'll do threaded rod. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe this is in 30 seconds. Watch, as soon as I leave, it just goes bang.
It will. It always does.
Okay, so if we want this, then we need to activate that. Hopefully, because the steel comes out in slower chunks, it won't get completely backed up. Hopefully.
We'll see about that.
Yeah,
right,
we will indeed see about that.
What is happening here? Why are spring bones still active? That's fine, whatever. Not gonna worry about it. It's probably totally not an issue.
Yeah, okay, that should be fine. That shouldn't, in theory, back up. If I add another ingot mold back, it could potentially back up, but
there it
goes. Yep.
Toasty saying, I'm low-key kind of glad my mustache doesn't connect to my beard. It allows for maximum twirlage. I've gotten my mustache close to the point where I can twirl it, but not that it stays. And I don't think I have the patience for that, and also, it's one of those things, it's like, I don't know if I'm willing to go into work one day just with a twirly mustache. It's like, it's a bold move that you really have to commit to.
Yes, I would agree with that statement. My god. Look at all this.
Ugh.
Okay. Just drop you. Oh, and I just made a big mess. No, grab the gold. There. I always love when I try to clean up a mess and I end up making a new one. That's always so much fun.
That is, yeah, that's a very familiar experience to me.
Yeah.
I say as I really have to clean up my room, or my closet, because next Tuesday, I think, is when it's supposed to arrive. I'm getting that, like, bar table kind of counter thing to slide into my, office closet here, so that I can have a proper counter and stuff. The only problem with that is my closet is kind of full of crap.
Ah. Yes, that is an issue.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. I'm very paranoid that this is... Okay, you know what? This fucking light is, like, right in the way. And I'm gonna remove this, too, so I can actually look in here. It's starting to back up a little. Okay, this is actually starting to back up a fair bit.
Well, we knew that would happen sooner or later.
In theory, there is a way I can fix this. It's dumb, but it would work. The question is, do I have the space to do it? And I can only technically do one because... Wait, or could I? Oh, hold up. No, I may have just had a brilliant idea here. Okay, I just gotta make sure I've got all of my stuff. Good, I got exactly 2 of those. Now I need... Where are they? Threading wave. Oh my god, those are expensive. Okay, $44,000 gamble here.
What are you doing? I think I missed something.
Yeah, I'm trying to solve the problem of ship backing up here. Okay, I need to temporarily stop this. Let's just, switch that.
Put all power and pray.
Yes. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Okay. I should just get these out of here for the moment. Okay. I really hope this actually does work. Oh, I think this is actually going to work. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. This is actually going to work. Maybe. Possibly. I'm not sure if this is the right call, but it's what I'm doing. No, you know what? Fuck, that's a stupid idea. That is a really stupid idea. I need a T-splitter here. And I just have to trust that stuff will go right. That is probably primitive splitting conveyor. Yep, we're gonna try that. Hopefully it works. If not, go with the original plan. The issue is they are an odd shape, so... Do you see what I'm doing here?
No. This feels like that scene from Snowpiercer when they've got the children wedged into the engine as components.
That's a very specific example.
It is, but that's exactly what it feels like. Like you're just wedging yourself into some weird little compartment to keep the engine running eternally.
Okay. So now we need one of these.
Tosi's right.
Do I have a merge? Yes.
Oh, Tosi, how many
Actually,
skeletons you got in that closet? None at the moment, I think. I'm pretty sure I don't have any skeletons in there. I'll have to check some of the bins.
Wait, is this what I actually want? Yeah, that should work.
And yes, of course, the skeleton rope. Yeah, gotta love that making any adjustments to the factory is more precise than brain surgery. It really is. Everything just catastrophically implodes otherwise.
Okay, hold on. Why is this not working here? Rotate? For some reason, this is not working. There, okay. Yeah, I don't know why that was giving me so many issues. I fucking hate that noise so much.
Don't worry, it was probably nothing. It was just the wind.
Actually, can I actually just have stuff? No, okay, I do actually need this. Okay, and then I can route that, delete that. Okay, this is weird. For some reason, my hammer doesn't work all the time. I don't know if that's just because I have so much stuff here.
The hammer can't keep up.
Okay. Alright, so... what I've done here is I've basically doubled the outputs of this. To, in theory, stop it from backing. Okay, so it's very hard to see, but right here we have a splitting conveyor. So which means the rods can either go that way, or they can go that way. And then, and it's mirrored on the other side, right? So now, instead of just the 2 machines, there are 4. They get combined here, and then they go back along the same route.
Why?
Well, because I've basically doubled the output of this machine.
Next time we stream, it's just gonna be absolutely filled with just... It's just gonna be clogged up like a backed up sewer drain. It's gonna be clogged. It's gonna look like the Ganges.
Or actually... So here's the important thing. Is anything actually going to make it to the second set of leaves, though? This fucking thing is annoying me. I don't think it's working. Okay, so original plan is... Okay, we got to delete that. We need one of these instead.
God. Oh, Toast, yep,
Yep.
they're just... get rid of one conveyor belt? Why are all the furnaces re-smelting steel? It's just feeding the already smelted steel back into the furnace to make steel. I guarantee that's happening somewhere in this factory.
I hope not. Oh, it's so compact in here. Okay. Oh, okay, that's a good sign, though. I'm stuck. Hold on. Hey. Come on. Go in the fucking... There. Can I, hold on. There, respawn. I just blew up.
What are you? Why did you explode?
I don't know.
Are you a robot?
And it's not even in the right spot. Okay, come on. This should not be so hard. Okay, there. Yes, okay, finally. Just drop you. That's probably gonna break something.
Okay, here's an idea. A game like this, but it's got a... sort of, I guess you could say, like a tower defense element, but more like a raiding. Like, you know, you could get raided. And what the raids are is... I'm just thinking
Yes!
of...
It works.
Oh my god, it's actually working. How? And the raids are actually the, Oh, who is that one who does, like, all the little Centurion comics?
Oh, Century-chan, I think?
Yeah. That is just, like, you know, the OSHA death squads coming to shut down your factory.
That would be quite funny, actually. Some things could be like wet floors and stuff, tripping hazard.
Yes, spills actually cause problems. And I still like my idea that you could have a little goblin creature, like a goblin intern just scampering around your factory, scooping stuff off the floor and putting it where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that would be funny. I'm proud of this. I'm happy it worked. That should take care of all the backlog issues.
Yeah, you look close. It's like, it works. I don't know how it works, but it works.
Yeah, that is the whole factory in a nutshell. Yeah, this is going... It's going well. It's going well, guys. Well, we are not... How are we doing on pipe? We are still so far on pipe, my god. I may have to see about expanding pipe production here. That's going to be insanely difficult to do. Or maybe it won't be. Okay, hey, write a note from the stream. Like for next stream.
Hang on. Yep, okay, go.
Okay. Increase pipe production, by bringing pipe from... I wish there was a compass. From, let's say, Iron Elevator Cave. Hopefully I understand what that means next stream.
Hopefully. I don't understand what it means this stream. By the way, I just want to say to anyone watching it, those codes that just popped up on screen, those were not banking numbers or anything. Those were codes to the potential codes to the door in routine that I still got to get around to finishing.
Okay. Come on. I should take a peek in here before I go. It's like, okay, nothing catastrophic is happening. Those are leftovers from before. Does not look like anything catastrophic is happening. This is a very good thing. Alright. I can't remember, did you say you had an idea for next stream? Like, was there some game you were waiting for?
Yes, tomorrow, or next Friday, it's going to be Motor Slice.
Yes. Motor Slice. I still have no idea what that is, so I might pop in to see.
Okay, it looks fun. It's kind of... It's unfortunately another kind of climbing parkour megastructure game, but it's got elements of Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear Revengeance, so... That should be fun.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know why every metal, or every megastructure game requires climbing.
I don't know. There was another game, it was like a climbing game where you're basically like a proper rock climbing game where you have like anchors and stuff, and the anchors are basically your checkpoints where you'd actually, you know, loop your rope through there, and if you fall, you'd only fall to that point.
I think that was... I want to say Cairn, but there's like 2 or 3 other climbing games that were almost exactly the same.
Yeah. And I'll probably remember it. Oh, I'll send you that link for Witch Hat Attler
Right, yeah.
after stream here. Since non-anime is down again.
Yep.
Because I mean, it's taking them a little longer this time to get back up.
What is the meme that came out of that? It's like, this is what happens when you don't gatekeep your anime websites.
Yeah, pretty much.
The normies find out about it and they break it.
Yep.
Or sell you out to big anime.
Yes, big anime. That's exactly it. Alright, I guess we should probably stop it there, huh?
Yep, guess so. Don't want to go over on another Dune rant.
Yeah. And I mean, at this point, we're just kind of waiting, so I'll make sure next time I have, like, a bunch of really unhinged topics, because there's not a whole lot more building I can do to make this more efficient.
Just make it worse.
It doesn't look yeah, it doesn't look efficient, but we're almost tapping the entire potential of this cavern.
You know what you need to do next time is you need to make a whole bunch of very convenient walkways.
That's not a bad idea, actually. I mean, I've started this, but I do need more.
You need to add signs and, like, directions.
There are signs. There are signposts.
Well, there seems to be some potential, so yeah, we'll worry about that next time.
Yeah.
So, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Toasty, for staying in the chat and harassing me with money. To not, for some reason, not to do anything, just to harass me. I think I appreciate it. Hard to say, though. What's he saying? Yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you for playing the game so I don't have to do anything.
You're welcome.
And, yeah, if anyone else is watching and you enjoyed, please press all of the buttons and follow me in all the places. Like I said, Motor Slice is next week. Keep an eye out for the extremely unhinged video title and thumbnail on Monday. It's some of my best worst work.
I can't wait.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Hope to see you next time, but until then, good night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.